Hello, my name is Catherine of Grady Powers and we're sitting here at Glen Keen farm. It's located between Louisburgh and Leenane on the Wild Atlantic Way. The farm is an existing sheep farm. It has been associated with my family since the early 1800s, and that's where my great-grandparents migrated in from North Connemara, and they settled here as tenant farmers under Lord Sligo at Glenkeen. And their son William O'Malley took over the tenancy, and unfortunately in 1847, like many others, they fell victims to the evictions and they had to move over to Boris. Now they were fortunate that they secured a plot and rented under Sir Roger Palmer, but the Land Act started to change, and in the early 1900s the Irish people were becoming landowners again, and my grandmother Margaret O'Grady purchased Glenkeen with her husband Hugh, and it has remained in the family ever since, and we're very anxious to keep it in the family. My husband Jim is American, and we were living in the States. About 12 years ago we got a call from my uncle asking us would we take over the sheep farm at Glenkeen. So we have been planning this project ever since, and looking at ways of making the sheep farm viable, and we felt the agritourism route was the best channel for us to pursue. We were very fortunate. We received leader funding towards the construction of this facility, and it's brand new, purpose-built, multifunctional building. We have opened a craft shop this year, a restaurant, and on-site farm walks, nature walks, pet farm. For the groups we do sheep herding demonstrations, sheep shearing demonstrations. We're very fortunate that our staff are multi-talented, so they have put on shows of music, song and dance. We have just established our first season. We've been open 12 weeks and had a very successful season. We're very grateful to all our neighbours, friends, relatives and everybody who has supported us. This is our final day here, but we are still going to open for groups. We're very lucky. We have a group coming every Tuesday up until November for a sheep herding demonstration. And we plan on opening next March 2015, the last week in March. So it has been a challenge, but we're very excited, very happy to be open, and for further information log on to our website www.glenkeenfarm.com.
You're in the middle of a very scenic area.
Yes, we're very fortunate that Glenkeen is located in an EU designated special area of conservation. There's very important natural habitats here. For instance, on Wheelrad there still exists Arctic alpine, which has survived since the Ice Age. So we're very fortunate. It's in a very picturesque, beautiful area, and we plan on developing educational programs and working with local universities and promoting Glenkeen as a research base for students, and using this space and this facility to analyse their research.
So you're close to Westport, Louisburgh,
yes.
Leenane, in that triangle, in the middle of that triangle.
We're right in the middle of the triangle, located at the midway point between Louisburgh and Leenane, so it makes an ideal stop-off if you're touring the Wild Atlantic Way or doing the short loop from Westport through to Louisburgh, Leenane, over the Ashley and back into Westport. We're just 3 miles from the beautiful Dulloch Pass, and really the setting is amazing. A beautiful feature here is the Carnoustie River runs right by the building, so it makes a really nice setting.
Have you future plans?
Yes, we're working off a 5-year plan, and this winter we're going to be very busy developing a new brochure. We're developing nature walks, and we're working with Will Williams from Louisburgh, who's assisting us in the guided nature walks, and he provides edible nature walks, so you can nibble along the way. He'll show and discuss all of the wild flowers and wild foliage that you can eat, and stories from the famine times. He also speaks on the archaeological sites, and we're very fortunate here. We have a ring fort on one of our walks. We have an old killing graveyard, which is the graveyard used for burying the infants prior to baptism, but they're in consecrated grounds now. And the famine house as well.
Loads of plans.
Yes, lots of plans, lots, as Bertie said, a lot done, a lot more to do.
And the best of luck.
Thank you very much.